Welcome to Tie Tuesday. This is the last one of the season. We hope you enjoyed Haunt Me and all the Tie Tuesdays so far. I'm here with the whole team, so this should be a mess. Hi, Katie.
It's so
awkward. Today?
We normally talk like this. I'm always behind that.
Hi, this is
the wind beneath my wings.
The Soul House investigation was our second season finale, and that aired yesterday. If you guys haven't seen that yet, it's popping up on the screen right now, probably in front of Katie's face.
No!
So click over Katie's face, she doesn't mind. Actually, move it over here to Carol because that's like nice to all the viewers. So, what did you guys think of the Soul House in general?
Oh, it was a really weird place.
Full of souls.
It's full of soul! Let's cut right now to really special footage of our producer Nick falling down in the basement. I don't know if that was in the episode, but it made my night.
Ooh, it's Spider Town.
Okay.
There's a lot of spiders in there.
All right,
just dangling.
Nick, did you go in there? Is that why you
Oh no!
Oh my god!
No,
You're covered
okay?
in spiders, so.
Of which he asked Carol to take off of him. Which, if you jump back to the Middle Agent House episode, you know what a terrible idea that is. Roll that clip of Carol with the spider.
No.
You can communicate with us by touching that green light that's on the floor.
Oh, I can't stop. I can't. I know that spider's right there.
Yeah, but it's gonna stay right there. See?
Oh! It was moving!
It did not! It did not!
Oh my god!
It stayed right where it is.
No,
Carol.
it definitely did not.
We're in a haunted house and you're afraid of a spider
It's
in the
huge.
window. It's staying right there. It is literally sitting
I
right
know
there.
that it's not, but that's fine.
It's. I will check on it periodically and I'll give you an update if it has left its spot.
I'm like freaking out right now. Oh god, how many more are there?
Katie, what was your favorite episode this season?
It's certainly between the Middle Agent House and Fort Knox. They were both supercharged with activity, and I don't feel like I'm done in either one of those places. I felt like I needed solitary at Fort Knox, and I didn't do it, and I felt like there were people at the Middle Agent House that didn't want me to leave. We didn't leave early, but we left like too early for them or something.
We could have just moved in.
You know, I can't really choose because, like Katie always said, there are a lot of great places that were supercharged, super weird feeling. I don't know, like, between like you fainting at Ray's place and the whole like adventure up to the Fort Knox investigation was really memorable because it was a beautiful day. We had a really hard time finding cheeseburgers.
The struggle you don't see. Carol, what about you? What was your favorite episode?
My two favorites are the same as Katie. One because of things that we did, like the touch game and everything at Fort Knox. Like
that was pretty effective too.
that group really showed me some obvious things that I wish I'd thought about before to try out.
Yeah, they
Really, they did.
Carol just couldn't come up with them on her own. Thank you, East Coast Ghostbusters.
You didn't either.
Ash, leader of Haunt Me, guest on Tie Tuesday.
I really loved Hillside Hall because it was a strange hunt.
That was weird.
We had to kind of think about it, and we had to get out of the usual mold of what we were used to doing. And of course I have to say Middle Agent House too, because it was super active, crazy energy going on there. A room that actually charges you up is something I hadn't seen.
The Energizer battery.
So those two were my favorites.
The other thing that was crazy about the Hillside Hall was that, I don't know if you guys would agree, but like, we didn't have another option not to go back again. Like, we haven't done a haunt where we literally had to do it again. There was just there's no other way about it. It was awesome. My favorite haunt of the year, I'd have to give it to Fort Knox just because I love the travel aspect of it. Like, I've always wanted to be at places like that after dark. It makes me feel super special. So, being there when they locked the gate, all like Ghost Adventure style, and like just watching the shadows stretch over the whole place and we were being stuck inside. Like, this place that you can't see in the hallway during the day, and then when the sun goes down, it's super weird. Every place that we went this season, we had a really great adventure, and then there were ghosts too.
Yeah.
Like, that's why I love doing this. It's so cool. To wrap up these Tie Tuesdays, whenever we do these like little studio sessions and we're not out trying to kill me, we play a little game. So how about, since we're all together tonight, let's do 2 truths and a lie. This is where we will say 2 things that are true about our lives that hopefully the other investigators don't know about us, and then we'll lie about one.
All right, let's see here. My first car was a Volkswagen Jetta. In middle school, I knew all of the words to Spice World.
So metal.
And even before middle school, my favorite band was Silverchair.
What's Silverchair?
You don't know Silverchair?
What is that?
Dump him in the chair.
What is it?
From Australia.
What do they sing?
They were
What was their hit?
Tomorrow. You wait till tomorrow.
I'm gonna vote on Jetta.
That's my vote.
What do you guys
What do you guys think?
Wow, you are all wrong.
You didn't know
I did
the-
not know the words to Spice World.
But do you know them now? Do you know them now?
Nope.
I do.
Suckers.
Okay, there are 5 of us, and there are 5 Spice Girls. Posh, sporty, ginger, scary baby.
And assign them.
Scary.
Scary.
Carol is scary.
Ty's baby.
Ty's baby, yeah.
Why?
I'm posh. Katie's ginger just because of personality, and Shauna sporty, I guess.
He's the only one that can do anything related
Hey,
to sports.
she has a tattoo.
Apparently I'm a
My 2 truths and a lie. When I was younger, my dad used to buy me every Curious George book to teach me how to read. I've been struck by lightning. I was in a house of Game of Thrones. I would be House Baratheon.
I'm gonna say the last one.
Yeah, Baratheon.
The last one.
The Game of Thrones is right. I am actually House Tyrell. House of Flowers.
Oh.
Yeah.
I knew that because
Yeah.
it matches your name.
Go for it.
Okay. All right. My first cat's name was Cleopatra. My great-grandfather had violet eyes. And when I was little, I wanted to be an astronaut.
Who didn't want to be an astronaut, though? I knew.
I say Cleopatra's your lie.
Cleopatra.
Yeah, Cleopatra was not
How
your
did
first
you guys
cat.
all know that? Actually, it's kind of true because my parents got this cat and it was female, or they thought it was female, so they named it Cleopatra, and then it turned out to be male, so we had to change the name.
So you
you
had like
played the
2.5
game
truths.
wrong.
So you
yeah.
played the
It
game
It wasn't.
wrong.
It wasn't its actual name.
2.5 truths and a lie.
Hey.
She played the game
You're
wrong.
fired. You're fired from
That.
Harvard.
Let's.
All right, bye.
No.
Carol's here.
Carol's
so Carol,
here.
what about your 2 truths and a lie?
Okay. When I was younger, I grew up on the same street as Ty and didn't know it. My first dog was a Rottweiler, and I'm Italian.
She's definitely Italian. I wonder if
Came from the street.
I wonder if your first
I
dog
guess
was
I'm gonna say
Rottweiler.
Rottweiler.
My first dog was a Bull Mastiff. I did grow up right down the street from him.
From my
I didn't even know it.
grandparents.
Yeah.
From my grandparents,
Yeah,
not
both
from me.
grandparents, yeah.
Yeah, it was so.
But I lived there.
I visited often and went in the pool. Thanks, guys. You probably would have drowned me though. Ash and Carol teleported seats because I can't sit next to Carol.
I forgot to mention that I can teleport.
Sean, what are yours? Let's go.
All right. When I was very little, I almost drowned in the public pool. I've never owned a dog, and I have 2 sisters.
Okay, I'm gonna say it's the sister. Sister's the lie.
I actually am gonna go with the sister.
Sister.
It was. I don't have 2 sisters.
I hope that was just mesmerizing
I'm
for you guys out there.
exhilarated.
Thank you
I
so much
was.
for tuning in this season to all the Haunt Me episodes, all of the Thai Tuesdays. We'd love to have you. Don't forget about us in the off season because we're gonna have episode commentaries coming out
Oh,
for
yeah.
you guys too.
It'll be a hoot.
And we're still gonna do some Thai Tuesdays, maybe like a couple a month, maybe 1 a month, however we feel like it. Carol will not leave me alone, so there'll be definitely some Carol and Thai challenges thrown in there. And we will be back for season 3 next year. We're gonna be filming it all summer long. We can't wait to show you what's coming your way. So thank you for tuning in to Thai Tuesday. Please subscribe and like this video. It really helps us all out. And I guess we'll see you next season.
Hi, dude.
See you guys. Bye, guys.